Assalamu alaikum dear students, I am Tooba ishtiaq from Multan Public School and College. A very warm welcome to our YouTube channel. This is computer science lecture for class 12, and this is the continuity of previous topic, database. Today's lecture, before starting the today's lecture, data processing activities, I want to tell you that we are having the 6 stages of data processing. The first stage is data collection, and the second stage is data preparation, and the third stage is data input, fourth stage is processing, and fifth stage is data output or interpretation, and sixth stage is data storage. There are some contents of today's lecture: data process activities, data capturing, and data manipulation, data output. Data processing activities means the manipulation of data to achieve the required objectives is called the data processing. Operations carried out on the data is converted into useful information is called the data processing. We are having the 4 stages in the data processes. The first stage is data input. We will input the data through input devices, and we will process the data through processing unit, and then we get the output or information at the stage 3, and the last stage is the storage stage, when we get the information and store it on the disk or on the computer. Here are the data processing activities. Data processing activities can be divided into 3 categories. The one is data capturing, and the data manipulation, and managing the output. All these 3 stages are the activities which we will see in the data processing. Now here is the data capturing. Dear students, data capturing is the collecting data from the multiple sources is called the data capturing. Data must be given to the computer before processing, and data can either be text, number, image, audio or video. Input devices are used to provide the data to the computer for the processing. I want to tell you that the process of recording the data in the some form is called the data capturing. Data is captured before it can be processed, and data may be recorded on the source document. Data can also be given directly to the computer or through input devices. Now the second, the data manipulation. What is data manipulation? Data manipulation, the process of applying different operations on the data, is called the data manipulations. A process to perform the various operations on the data is in order to change its appearance is called the data manipulation. Data can be manipulated in the following ways. The one is classifying or classification, calculations, sorting, and summarization. Classifying or classifications, the first operation of on data process. Classification includes the division of data in the form of different classes and groups. After this division, different codes are assigned to the data. These codes can be numeric, alphabetic, or alphanumeric. Due to classification, it becomes easy to organize the data. Speed of searching also increase. A process of organization data into classes or group data is called the classifying. For example, Dear students, for example, the data in college can be classified into two groups. The data of students may be in the one group, and the data of teachers may be in the second group. This is all related to classification of the data. Now we are coming on the second stage of operation, calculation. What is calculation? A process of applying arithmetic operations on the data is called the calculation. The common calculations are addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and in this type of manipulation, mathematical operations are performed on the data. Formulas and functions are used to perform the required calculation on the data, and we are having the two types of operations are performed on the data: arithmetic operations and the logical operations. Students, I want to tell you that arithmetical operations are related to your mathematics work, like plus, minus, division, subtractions, additions, and so on. And the logical operation, where we are using like true, false, yes or no, greater than or less than, not greater than or less than equal to, and there are three more logical operators: and, or, and not. We will use in the next topics. These three operators are regarding your logical operators. And operators use the multiplication sign, and or operator use the addition sign, and not is always use the reversal. If you are getting the true type of data, then your answer will be in negative form. Now we are coming on the sorting. Sorting, the process of arranging data in a logical sequence, is called the sorting. The data can be sorted numerically or alphabetically. In this type of manipulation, data is arranged in a particular sequence or order to facilitate the user. Sorted data can be sorted or accessed quickly, efficiently. Sorted data can be of two types. Ascending order means top to bottom, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Or in alphabetical order, we can A, B, C, D to Z. And descending order means bottom to top, means 10, 9, 6, 9, 8, 7, 6, and so on. And in alphabetical order, Z, Y, X, and towards A. This is called the sorting. Now it's a summarization. In this manipulation, a large amount of data is represented in a concise and usable form. It represents the past activities, for example, grade of students, match summary, and a summary of financial data of a company. Summarization or summarizing, the process of reducing a large amount of data in a more concise and usable form, is called the summarizing. For example, people deposit money in the banks daily, and the data of banks can be summarizing to show the total money deposited in the particular month, instead of showing all deposits. This is called the summarization or summarizing. Now the third stage of data processing is the managing output. The following after the data manipulation, output is managed in the following two ways: the storage and retrieval, and the communication and the reproduction. Activities can be performed on data after the data has been captured and manipulated. Number one is storage. The process of retaining the data of for the future use is called the data storage. Different storage mediums are used to store the data, such as hard disks, tapes, and different mediums. Retrieval. The process of accessing or fetching the stored data is called the data retrieval or retrieve data. Can be in form of forms, reports, and graphics, and also in the form of charts. Communication and reproduction. Communication, the process of transferring the data from one location to another is called the data communication. The data may be transferred to different locations for future for further processing. For example, the result can be sent to the students via email, and reproduction, the process of copying or duplicating the data, is called the reproduction of the data. Data can be reproduced if different user need the data at the different location. This is all about the today's lecture. Thank you, students. Thanks for watching. Until the next lecture, stay blessed and stay home, stay safe. Thank you very much.